Captain Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Born in a dusty village in Burkina Faso, at the age of 34, he became the youngest president in the world. Welcome to this video. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of an ordinary man who became a symbol of hope for millions of Africans. Chapter 1. From humble beginnings to the awakening of a leader. Ibrahim Traoré was born in 1988 in the village of Kera, located in the commune of Bondakui, Burkina Faso, a rural village where life is hard but forged by resilience. The son of a modest family, he grew up between fields and classrooms, shining with his discipline and intelligence. In primary school, he impressed his teachers. In high school in Bobo Dioulasso, he distinguished himself as a discreet leader. At 18, he moved to Ouagadougou to study geology, becoming a student representative and passionately defending his classmates. But in 2009, at the age of 21, he made a bold choice to leave university to join the George's Namoano Military Academy. Why would a promising student choose the trenches? His friends and family wondered. His answer: to serve his people and protect his land. It was not a career, it was a mission. Analysis. Traoré's early career illustrates a universal truth. Great leaders are often born in adversity. According to Jeune Afrique, his time at university shows an early commitment to social justice, a rare trait among future officers. Choosing a secondary academy such as Georges Namoano rather than the elitist Kadiogo reflects his humility, but also his determination to forge his own path without privileges. This period, marked by post-Sankara instability, shaped his anti-elitist vision, as noted by RFI. His choice of geology, the science of resources, foreshadowed his fight for economic sovereignty. Chapter 2. A Soldier in the Storm. Courage Under Fire. In 2012, Traoré graduated as an officer and left to train in Morocco in air defense. Upon his return, he was thrown into the chaos of northern Burkina Faso, where jihadists were spreading terror. In Kaya, he faced repeated assaults, sleeping in barracks and sharing bread with his men. In 2014, promoted to lieutenant, he joined the UN mission in Mali, MINUSMA, braving ambushes in Timbuktu. In 2019, in Operation Djibo, he fought for 7 months in the east, under a barrage of attacks. In 2020, in Barcelona, he saved a besieged town by opening a perilous route. A captain at 32, he embodies self-sacrifice. A leader does not give orders from an office, he walks with his brothers in arms. His motto, fatherland or death. Analysis. Traoré's military career is a model of leadership by example. According to Al Jazeera, his closeness to his troops, rare in a hierarchical army, has earned him unwavering loyalty, which was key to his coup in 2022. His missions in Mali and Djibo, in areas where 40% of the territory is outside state control according to the UN, demonstrate his courage, but also his frustration with the inefficiency of the elites. The rescue of Barcelona, reported by Burkina 24, reinforced his aura as a soldier of the people. However, massive attacks by jihadists, such as in Djibo, highlighted the structural limitations of the army, fueling his revolt against the system. Chapter 3. A Cry for Sovereignty. In 2022, Burkina Faso is suffocating. 2 million displaced persons, 3,000 deaths in 1 year, cities under siege. President Damiba, who came to power in a coup in January, fails to contain the crisis. Traoré, artillery chief in Kaya, sees his men dying without weapons or salaries. After a massacre in Djibo, he takes action. On the 30th of September, at 8 p.m., he appears on television, wearing a red beret and with a steely gaze. Damiba has betrayed our ideals. We are taking power to save our people. Supported by the Cobra unit and exasperated officers, he removes Damiba from office. The crowd took to the streets, attacking French symbols, accused of complicity. At 34, Traoré became transitional president, the youngest leader in the world. His oath? Liberate our land or die trying. Analysis. Traoré's coup is a response to a systemic crisis. 2 million displaced persons and an increase in attacks justify the urgency. His speech, compared to that of Sankara in 1983, galvanizes a population weary of the elites. The attack on French symbols reflects anti-neo-colonial sentiment, amplified by rumors of Damiba's asylum in a French base. However, the lack of democratic legitimacy, criticized by echoers, poses a risk. Without quick results, popular fervor could run out of steam, as in Mali in 2021. Chapter 4. An atypical president, humility and vision. Traoré is no ordinary president. He refuses the salary of 5 million CFA francs, keeping that of a captain, which is 10 times less. He lives in a modest house, far from the gilded palaces, and wears his uniform, mask on his face, like a soldier on a mission. Luxury is an insult when my people are hungry, he declares. In 2023, at the Russia-Africa Summit, he challenges the West. Africa does not need guardians, but freedom. Inspired by Sankara, he launches textile factories, gold refineries, and a nuclear power plant with Russia. He mechanizes agriculture, distributes free tractors, and reduces food dependency by 50%. His message: stand up, build your destiny. Analysis: Traoré's style, compared to Sankara by BBC Africa, is a symbolic break. Refusing the presidential salary in a country where the average income is 100 times lower has boosted his popularity, with a 70% approval rating in 2023. His projects, such as the gold refinery, aim for self-sufficiency, but their feasibility is uncertain. Burkina Faso lacks infrastructure, with only 30% access to electricity. The abolition of French and the alliance with Russia galvanize Pan-Africanists, but risk isolating the country, as in post-2022 Mali. His humility is a strength, but his dependence on the military could limit inclusive governance. Chapter 5. Defying the impossible. Resilience in the face of conspiracies. Traoré is not only fighting jihadists, he is defying foreign powers. In 2024, a coup attempt, financed by 5 billion CFA francs, fails thanks to the loyalty of his soldiers. They want our gold, but they won't get our soul, he thunders. He expels French troops in 2023, breaking 60 years of colonial influence. With Russia, Turkey, and China, he recovers territories and reconnects villages, a rail factory, a hydroelectric power plant, mobile clinics. Each project cries out, "We are free!" Despite the postponement of elections until 2029, 80% of his promises are kept. His secret? Believing in his people and never giving in. Analysis: the attempt at destabilization relayed by the media exposes the geopolitical stakes. Burkina Faso, rich in gold, 7% of GDP, is attracting covetous eyes. The expulsion of the French, welcomed by 85% of Burkina, is part of a regional wave, Mali, Niger. Alliances with Russia, despite criticism, diversify partnerships but risk creating a new dependency. The postponement of elections, condemned by the AU, is divisive. For some, it consolidates his reforms. For others, it borders on authoritarianism. His 80% fulfillment of promises, such as agricultural mechanization, industry, the gradual reduction of unemployment, and the massive reconquest of national territory, prove his determination and his faith in God and his people. Conclusion: Ibrahim Traoré is not just a president, he is a fire that is reigniting Africa. From Kaya to Ouagadougou, he proves that a young soldier can challenge empires, break colonial chains, and build a dignified future. His life screams a message: rise up, believe in yourselves, forge your destiny. Yes, the challenges are immense. Jihadism, conspiracies, criticism. But Traoré shows that humility, courage, and vision can change everything. So, do you think Traoré can transform Africa? Share your thoughts in the comments, like, and subscribe for more stories of an Africa that is rising.